genuinely, all I want to say is that, guys, the book of Genesis, like, it breaks my heart, name. Okay, fine. Women were not the only ones who were cursed, name. Even men were in it. However, this thing of giving birth painfully is so and like, to show that we are generations and generations and generations from Eve and Adam, we still conceive painfully, to show that the word is still true till this day, guys. The curse still exists. The curse exists, bruv. If it did not exist, bruv, I believe that, like, giving birth would be just a walk in the park, or just. But no, we have to push. We have to have pains. Even the consumption is painful. So guys, today you are gonna spend the day with me as I go to the mall and study. I can say that this is the outfit of the day, and here's the fit check. This is my fit. I love my body. Today was five. And it all costs. If you can see it, that it's fun. It costs like 142. So maybe 142. Okay, don't mind this. I held my hair at 142 for a shoe. So proud. Big girl grocery. Big girl grocery. Okay guys, now I'm gonna eat. So I'm just going to eat before I study. Get what I mean? Yes. We're going to my friend's room. I'm gonna microwave this one. Sweet. Oh my goodness. I'm literally going to my room because I'm done chilling with my friend. And now I'm gonna give you all the word of the day. Look at that perfect view. So cute. Imagine waking up to this every morning. I love that feeling. decided to get a quiet place because y'all know I don't live alone. So today I'm gonna share the word of the day. Exactly. And like let me show you my view and why I'm distracted. So there are people walking about. So anyway, let's go to our word for the day because I prepared this name. So I prepared this and I'm so happy. This was my first preparation, but it was for a cell meeting because I haven't found a proper church to submit to. I have a church at home here, but here at school I don't have a church. So I was like, you know what, I'll start my own cell meeting and I'll share with you guys, you understand, because what's the problem in that? Okay, so the message of today is do not forget your God. Remember when I said that on the last video, I was like, do not forget God when he blesses you with whatever, right? Today's message, we're gonna get it on Exodus 32 verse 1 up to 6. The background context is that's when Moses spent 40 days at the table of Mount Sinai, at the mountain of Mount Sinai with God, when God was telling him on how to build a temple, the laws, the rules, and whatnot, you understand? So my first point is that do not mistake the Lord's silence for God forsaking you. The children of Israel thought that because Moses was not there and Moses was not coming back and there was no sign of Moses, they were like, okay, cool, fine. It means that we have to get another God or somebody who will talk to God or something that we can, you understand, we can pray to and be like, okay, now we are content. We know that somebody is watching over us and something like that. And it's not like that, honestly, and it shouldn't be like that. Because it does not mean if God is silent, it means that he does not know that you are there, or he does not acknowledge that you're going through stuff, or that he is not aware that you're still alive, or he does not even care what he know. You know what? Whatever, no, he still cares. If you're not seeing immediate results to your situation, if you're praying to God about something and something is not being answered, do not forget God. However, be reminded of what God did in your life. The children of Israel forgot that God is still the same God who took them out of Egypt. Is still the same God, out of Egypt. It's still the same God who took them, who opened the Red Sea so that they can walk through it. Not walk over it, however, walk through it to show his power and his love for them. You understand? Because God did say in the book of Deuteronomy that we are his people. We are his treasure. His precious treasure. And he loved us not because he loved us because we loved him. No, he loved us because we are his people. In Genesis 1, verse, I don't know, is it 20 some? 20, yeah. Genesis 1. It says that God created us in his own image, and he breathed life into our lungs, into our being. You understand? So for God to say, we are his people, he's actually standing on business because we are his creations. We are created in his own image. So me reminding you that even though you don't see results to your situation, be reminded about what God has done for you. Because I remember it was 5 days where God was silent and I was praying. I did not feel God. I did not feel the presence of God. I was like, God has abandoned me. But then I was reminded, there are going to be silent moments with God. There are going to be moments where God will just be silent and not do nothing and not break nothing. And I was like, you know what? Nah, God can't be silent. How am I gonna, However, I was reminded by the book of 2 Corinthians 5 verse 7 that we don't walk by sight, however we walk by faith. That even though God is silent does not mean he's not present. You understand? Even though God is silent does not mean that he's not omnipresent. He's not in the sense of he can see what you're going through or where you are. Because I stand on business I stand on business with the fact that I have to hear the voice of God or the Holy Spirit speak to me at least once in a week or more. I can't go a day without the Holy Spirit speaking to me. I feel like that's an error. understand? Yes. So that's why this message, it was from that experience, that you know what, even though God is silent does not mean that God is not there. God is there, but do not forget God. You understand? Here. Then the other thing is that you might see nothing yet. God is working. Eh? Do not be distracted by the noises, which means do not compare yourself to others. If you see that, you know what, somebody where you are, where you stay, is being blessed by a car, or their prayers are being answered, do not be distracted by them and be like, oh God, I've been praying for you to just ask. I did not ask for a car, I just asked that you open a door. It does not mean that God is not working. God heard you and He's working on it, and He just needs you to stand firm in Him and hold fast to Him, as He said in the book of Deuteronomy. Hold fast to Him and He will surely answer you. Indeed. Do not cease to pray. While you're in the season whereby God is silent, continue praying. It says in 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 17, do not cease to pray. Continue to pray. Continue to pray to God. Continue to say, God, even though I don't see signs that you're here, but I believe that you're here, and I've seen you, and I still trust that you're here. Continue seeking and having faith. Do not proclaim life over the situation. Do not proclaim life over your situation, meaning do not say over the situation that you're going through, say over the waiting, and be like, oh, because God, you're not answered, okay, fine. I'll just have to do what I have to do. And you start doubting God. You start believing God. You start forgetting who God is. You understand? Do not proclaim life over your situation. If you feel like God is not answering that particular prayer, you pray to it, right? Leave it to God. It says in 2 Peter 3. No, it's not. It's 1 Peter. Yes, it's 1 Peter 5 verse 7 that cast your burdens unto me. You know, cast it to God. You prayed about it, right? Leave it to Him. He will deal with it. When the time is right, God will give it to you. Other one is to hold fast to God. Oh, and on that one, do not proclaim life over your situation. It's Proverbs 18 verse 21. Because the minute you start proclaiming life over your situation, that's the minute whereby the situation will continue to triumph over you. And God said, I've given you power to trample upon scorpions and snakes in Luke 10 verse 19. So speak life, speak victory. 1 John 4 verse 4, we are the children of God and we are victorious. For he who is in us is greater than he who's on earth. Yes, the other point is to hold fast to God. Hold fast to God. Hold fast. As I say, if you have to pretend, but be like God is your only solution, for He is your only solution to that situation. He is the only solution to where you are. Hold fast to Him. So that's from me, guys, and I think, yeah, that's it for the word of the day. Do not forget God. Even though He's silent, He is present. He's not silent, He is present. Today was a long day though. Today was a long day. I'm really exhausted. And my dinner is gonna be stylus because I bought stylus. So I'm gonna eat stylus. So you're not gonna join me as I study. So now we're gonna settle in because I did not study a lot because I'm writing this week Friday, and yeah, I was like, I still have time, but I don't. But I managed to cover all the content. However, let's study together. If you want my advice, please don't buy HP. Please don't. I don't know what's up with the HP. However, so I can get. No, you can buy HP. You can buy HP. HP is a good one. It's a good one. So to study, I'm using ChatGPT, and then so ChatGPT, like, I tell him the thing is okay, fine. If I say the thing is about poor infrastructure, ask me questions on in regards to that thing. It asks questions and good study partner, trust me, and it shows you how to answer, how to improve the answering and whatnot. And trust me, ace it. You see, here it asked which of the four pillars of education do you think is the most important for learners today? And I was like, okay, all the four pillars are equally important in education because they are dependent on each other. However, certain stuff, right? Certain stuff